And then we move on, man. This is a people's main event. This is one of those fights where you don't want either of them to lose
Come
because
on,
it's
Ken. We got Dustin, his last ever fight, dog, in his hometown. Walking out with Lil Wayne, playing that James Brown, going against a guy he's already, a guy that he's fought before, you know what I'm saying, that he's beaten, for the BMF belt. It's set up perfectly for my man. And with all that being said, give me Max. Fuck you, Dustin. Fuck you, Dustin. Literally, like I said, I think this is set up. This is not a regular fight. This is a BMF fight. And there's not a badder motherfucker on the planet than Max Holloway. Alright? Max Holloway is gonna go in there. He's gonna point at the fucking center. And a BMF fight at lightweight? Y'all must have forgot.
back. Welcome to another episode Under the Canvas. I'm Ken. As always, my co-host Nick, the one and only. What's good, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
You like that new intro I gave you, the one and only?
I mean, it fits, so I like it.
Word. All right, so I guess we'll just jump straight into it real quick. So what did you think of this past weekend's card, UFC Fight Night Nashville? Overall impressions of the card, was it exactly as I predicted? Shitty card, or did you like it?
It was alright. It was alright. I was more focused on lifting weights, per se.
Speak about that.
I mean, guys, I try to tell you
some proper 12.
I try to tell you guys that this man, proper 12, is based off of a real life story. Like, it's a real thing, and he was, my man made his own dumbbell hanging off that shit. And Chow loves it. Chow said he stared at McGregor's dick for an hour straight. So
what was that about?
I have no idea. That one was a little much. I was like, what is going on?
But you got to talk to Ian on that.
Connor's Connor, man. My favorite part was he told her right after he sends it, don't be a rot. Because rots get caught.
No, what's funny is his post right after this shit. He's just like nothing happened. He's on a yacht. Happy birthday.
His wife is posting him right after. I'm like, hey, it is what man just wants to show off his piece. Sometimes you just want to show off your piece. Drake had a moment where he swung his shit around a couple months ago. It's what these guys do now, Ken.
There's a theory going around that she won't leave him because she hasn't married him yet, so she can't take half of his shit.
Very smart. Also, I think the 4 or 5 kids have something to do with it.
Could be too. But on a serious note.
But yeah, the card.
Actually, before we get into UFC Nashville, before we get into that, Dana White basically confirming that the White House card is going to happen. Yeah. It's going to be the best card of all time.
Yeah.
He's promising all this. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't give a rat's ass. Just make sure John Jones is not on the fucking card. That's all.
Oh, he's unretired now.
If John Jones comes back, he only can fight one person. You want to fight at the White House, you're gonna go fight Aspinall. You want to be on UFC 500, you're gonna fight Aspinall. You want to go fight at the UFC headquarters, you're gonna fight Tom Aspinall. So no matter what you do, John, no matter what year you come back, you're gonna fight Tom Aspinall. So I don't care what he's doing or what it is, but yeah, that's it.
Supposedly McGregor's back in the testing pool as soon as he heard that.
Yeah,
are you interested in that?
McGregor is on the good stuff right now. That real good stuff.
The undetectable shit.
Oh man, whatever he want and wherever he's got, I want some of it because let me tell you, that man delivers a great promo. He's got that pure shit. My man go the whole time. Man.
All right, well, on a serious note, UFC Nashville.
Whack.
We'll just talk about let's talk about the two fights that interested me. Wonder Boy, and then touch on what did you think of that early stoppage for
Derek Lewis? I mean, like for me, like I said, Wonder Boy, the fight was terrible. It wasn't exactly how I thought. It was boring. A lot of people thought he won. I don't really give a fuck if he won or he didn't. The fight was bad. Bonfim should have done more, but Wonder Boy, he's tough, but it's just a bad fight. Calvin Cater lost to Stevie. Like that one, it's like, all right, Calvin, I think we should start thinking about other things or something.
Yeah.
Petrino was
Tafa got
Tafa.
dominated.
Tafa, we're good, bro. You and your brother both need to go to the PFL.
Yeah.
Both of y'all ass. And then Derek Lewis, I love Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis always had a puncher's chance. But it was just the whole thing was just very confusing. We had, he got hurt to start, and then he caught him. He caught him fair as play. Like I said, there was always a world where Derek Lewis lands something, you're in trouble, and he landed it. But
And we called
yeah,
that.
you
Yep.
know what I'm saying. We said that, like what I'm saying. Like of course he has that chance in every fight. If Derek Lewis hits you, you're gonna go down, no matter what. And he went down, and but the finish, I was so confused. He bounced up. He was there. Like like give him a fucking opportunity to go. It was just weird. Whole card was weird. Um, yeah, I'm good. This would be a throwaway that I forget about in a week, but that's my
Yeah.
thoughts.
What did you make of basically Derek calling out for his title shot next just
Derek,
after
you
that
get no
win?
title shot. No, it's not the way, bro. It's like he has the name, I get it, but like we can't just be handing this shit out to everybody. Like he needs to go fight someone like a Volkov or a Gon. Like those, you got to go fight those guys. Jowton, like you know what I'm saying. Like go fight those guys. You couldn't get past Sergey. Sergey is on his way back. Like I mean, Tuivasa knocked Derek out, and Tuivasa's ass too. So it's just like, what are we talking about here? But
Yeah, and it just goes to show how bad that division is right
yeah,
now, and how much Tom needs to just start lapping dudes, and we need to get that Pereira
that's
fight.
it.
And Pereira's walking around at. He just posted. He's walking around at 140, 145.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 245.
yeah.
He need then that fight needs to happen. That should be the fight at the White House if it
That's
happens.
that's exactly. But yeah, I'm good. This card I'll forget about very soon. So
Yeah, yeah. All right. So with that being said, we won't talk about our picks for that card because
I tell you, they were all over the place,
we
guys.
didn't do too
We
well on
didn't
that
do
card. We're
we
not
didn't
gonna
do
lie.
too well. Sean left me a fucking voicemail in the morning that says, "You fucking idiot! How dare you disrespect the
Same.
legend of Derek Lewis?" And I was just like, "Shut up! I don't want to hear it."
He doesn't even
He
watch you.
don't even
He doesn't
watch.
even watch you.
He
He just
just
sent me that.
he saw Black Beast and said, "Yep, that's my guy." So that's it. I don't want to hear it, Sean.
Shout out my guy Sean,
Shout out
bro.
Sean. Shout out Sean
Um,
for this for real.
yeah. All right. So I mean, with that being said, let's move on to what's really important.
Yes.
We got a big card this
Yes.
weekend.
Yes, guys.
It's a card that we're excited
It makes
for,
it
but
move. It makes
it's
it
kind of
move.
sad, man. Yeah. We got two legends, Max Blessed Holloway and Dustin the Diamond Poirier. This is their third fight fighting each other. As you know, Poirier's 2-0 versus Holloway. That first fight was kind of a wash. That was their debuts.
Yeah.
Well, it was Holloway's debut, 19 years old. Poirier was 22 years old. The second fight was, I think, a short notice fight. It didn't really count as well. Holloway was moving up. But let's jump right into the car. Do you have anything in the prelims that excites you? I know this one excites you a little bit.
Let me tell you. Yeah. Let me fucking tell you, Ken. Guys, no matter what, no matter what, you go with Vittori. If you're a fan of this channel, you know that Brendan Allen is a loser. He's been a loser. He will always be a loser. He is in the Jamal Hill category of this division. Every time he's in there, his hand never gets raised because he's never good enough. He'll never be good enough. Um, I think this is a great bounce back spot for Marvin Vittori. I don't care what the odds say, guys. You take Marvin Vittori because he's not used to losing the same way that Brendan Allen is. He's a loser in life, and he's a loser in the octagon. And that's what I have to say about this fight, Ken. Well, go ahead.
No, he's coming. We're gonna get him on the
I'll
pod
never
eventually.
talk to you,
Don't
Brendan. You'll
listen to any of
never.
that shit.
Brendan Allen can say, "I'll pay $100 to come on your pod," and I'll tell him to fuck right off. He can fuck off. I promise you, he can fuck off, bro.
No, but aside from that, it's an interesting fight. I mean, Marvin Vittori. Obviously, we know what happened with his brother. He's kind of dealing with that whole thing, but he is on kind of a losing streak here. Ever since he lost to Adesanya, he hasn't been the same. He lost to Cannonier, lost to Delice. And
He
he's
beat
just been on an
Delite.
up and down, up and down. No, he lost
Oh,
to
I'm talking about
Delite.
the first time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Delite. Yeah, so he won in Delite 2, unanimous decision when when they redid that one. But yeah, career's been up and down, man. And then same thing with
Brennan
Brennan Allen,
Allen's on
another up and
quite the
down
losing
career.
streak. Quite the losing streak, Ken. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Um, excuse that. But anyways, yeah, yeah. So I can't even pick that fight. I think
Francisco Prado.
if I were
Prado hits like a ton of bricks. I don't know who the fuck that guy is that he's fighting, but I know Prado hits like a fucking ton of bricks.
yeah, the last fight that he fought against what's his name, the Mexican guy. Yep,
Jake
not
Matthews.
Matthews. This guy
That shit was
Zubier,
crazy.
crazy fight. But yeah, we'll have the picks for the prelims here up on the
Of
Instagram. We won't
course,
really go
guys.
too.
Jimmy Crute, guys.
We,
Now the way Jimmy Crute is a favorite of mine. Ken knows this. I don't. You take guys. The guy is all heart. I've never seen a guy with more fucking heart than Jimmy Crute. You guys, and let me tell you, Pacino's not that guy. He's never been that guy. Guys, go with Jimmy Crute. You gotta love this Aussie. He's awesome, man.
yeah,
Ryan Spann versus Lucas Brzeski. I'm pretty sure this Brzeski.
Yeah, Ryan impressed me last fight. He was a little more dialed in, lost
And he
weight,
lost.
came in shape, and he lost, but he looked good, man. I think if he could piece it together a little bit, he
He's
may
just
be
so
able to. No, wait, his last fight, I
no,
thought he
he
won.
lost his last fight, I thought. Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah, he
lost
did
to
lose.
my
Oh yeah,
boy.
that was
He
your
lost to
boy.
my
That was your
boy. He
Dominican
went to
boy.
heavyweight and
That was
lost
your
to the
Dominican
Dominican
boy.
Papi Sosa, Waldo Cortez Costanera. Yes, but it's not his fault. Everybody loses to Waldo. So, I mean, this is going to be a tough fight, Ken. You know what, Ken? Let me, side note, you were asking me earlier. Derek Lewis, go fight my boy Waldo. All right? Waldo's on a winning streak. Go give him a,
That's
go
a
give
great
him
fight.
a run. All right? And he's going to salsa all over your ass. Keep going, Ken.
All right, let's jump into the
Main
main card. So
card. Let me
interesting one: Michael Johnson, Daniel Zubier
Guys,
here.
this is the
Fighting out of
fight
Extreme
that you
Couture.
didn't know that you wanted. Let me tell you. I know you see it and
Yes,
you're like, what the fuck is this? Right? Michael Johnson, as vet can be. This is going to be fun, guys. There's going to be two guys fucking throwing. And if you guys don't know about Michael fucking Johnson, go watch the highlight tape. I know he has many losses as
yes,
he does wins, but this man has knocked out Justin Gaethje. He's beaten some of your favorites. He's always had crispy hands. That glass is shattered, but Zell Huber's never been the golden boy he was promised to be. You know, he's a Team XC guy. I love you guys. You know, shout out my boy Coach Eric. But Zell Huber, he's a tough Mexican man, but I'm still waiting for that breakthrough. Maybe this is it right here. Either way, this fight's gonna be fun, 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 fun.
yeah, yeah. And they put him right on that first fight that we always talk about. Show
Yep,
us what you got that first fight before the main event. So we'll see.
yep,
We'll see what he
correct.
does. All right.
Zell Huber by
And this one
knockout, by
right
the way.
here. Oof.
Guy,
Zalbur by
yeah,
knockout.
this fight right here doesn't interest me at all. I think the odds are super close. Pitbull sucks ass. Guys, the Pitbull brothers are ass. Don't let people tell you that they're legends. They're not legends. They're legends in another promotion. I respect what they've done for the sport. But if you guys watch Patricio in his last fight against Yair, the man threw nothing for 2 rounds.
Was not as promised, not as
You know what
advertised.
I'm
Nope.
saying? It was not as advertised at all. He went against, you know what I'm saying, Yair, who's very active. He's going against another guy who's very active. Here, Dan's gonna hit him with volume, a cardio that doesn't go away. I just don't. I think it's gonna be a easy. The odds are super close, and I don't understand why. I would jump all over it, guys. Take Ige by whatever you know. I mean, KO or points would probably be good, but he's gonna. I think Dan wins this fight. I think he should be a huge favorite. I don't see a way that Pitbull wins this fight at all.
I agree. Dan and Yair, they don't have a similar style in terms of like the way they strike, but what they do is they always go
Yep,
forward. And you saw that really bothered Pitbull, and he didn't know what to do. He looked confused in
he
his
did.
last fight, and like you said, it wasn't as advertised. And I think Dan is a little bit more aggressive with his striking. He's willing to take a little bit more risk than Yair. Yair's just he floats a little bit on the outside, just with the leg kicks and stuff. And I think Dan's just gonna find that chin. And I'm calling for a TKO, probably third round TKO, but it may be faster than that.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, but don't trust
Yeah.
those odds. That's insane. A minus 166. No. And here we go. My man, the people's champ. Kevin Holland, man, he's been a little bit more focused the last couple of fights. And it's the same thing we've always said. If he can focus,
Yeah.
he can get in
It's
there. So what
another
do you
fight where
think?
I think they're mismatched. D Rod hasn't been D Rod in quite some time. Yes, he's coming off a win, but he beat fucking what's the guy's name? This the Argentinian. Yeah, he beat
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio. Guys, don't fall for this. And before that, like he's been on a downward spiral for quite some time. He hasn't been the same guy for years. Kevin Holland's too skilled for him everywhere. If this fight goes to the ground, he has him on the ground. The reach, he has him on the reach. I think Kevin Holland wins this one by finish. I don't know what way, but I could
Yeah.
take KO or sub. I would just take the finish at all, guys. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I'm gonna go
Darce,
Darce.
okay, I like that. He's
Darce.
very good
I,
at the
I, thi- I
Darce
think
side.
I, yeah, yeah, either Darce or rear naked. It's gonna be something easy. Probably second round. First round, Kevin's probably gonna get clipped a little bit here and there, but he
He
always gets
does.
clipped. He's gonna come right back up unless somehow Kevin tends to get injured a little bit in fights. Either he breaks his hand, something with his
Yeah.
rib. Unless something fluky like that happens, I think he's going to find a way to finish him
Yeah.
on the ground. I haven't really seen Rodriguez on the ground. I don't know what his ground game looks like, but I do know that he just likes to pressure forward, and I think that Kevin Holland's going to take
Yep.
advantage of that. So I'm going Kevin Holland
I'm
sub.
with that.
Yeah. And here we go. We got Roman and
I, I
Paulo. Can Paulo regain what he's
I'm
talking
just
about?
I'm
He
just
needs to be
proud
the
of
old Paulo
Paulo for
Costa.
making it to the fight. And I'm just proud that he's in there. I sold all of my Paulo Costa stock a long time ago. The guy hits hard. Again, puncher's chance for sure. Roman has been caught before, but I think Kopylov's too good here. I think this is a prime matchup for him to go in and hurt him. I think decision's interesting because Paulo Costa. The only time I've ever seen him really hurt is against Adesanya, where he got knocked the ground and pound from behind. Besides that, I've never seen the guy hurt. Uh, but
Mhm.
Kopylov is, I think, too good for him, too skilled here for the style that he fights at. I hope he gets it. You know what I'm saying? Paulo, I think, is dope, but too much muscle. The cardio, it's always been too chiseled. The cardio's never been there. He looks good for the first couple rounds and then loses it. I think Kopylov gets a big
Always.
win here.
I Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know if it's going to be a finish, but I'm probably going to go decision. It'll probably be a runaway
Yeah,
decision. I think Paul's going to get picked apart a little bit. Um, the thing with Paulo is he just can't stop leg kicks for
yeah,
whatever reason. He always has issues with that, and he just gets picked apart slowly. And like you said, he starts off strong, and then as soon as he gets tired, he starts bull rushing like he does in the
correct,
first round, and it's just downhill from there. So I think he's going to get picked apart, and then this may be one of the last times we see Paulo Costa. I mean, he's a plus 200 for a
correct,
reason. So if he loses this fight, I don't. It's hard for him, the UFC, to continue booking him when you only fight once a year, and when you do get booked, we're surprised when you make it to the fight, like
correct,
you said. So,
correct.
and then we move on, man. This is the people's main event. This is one of those fights where you don't want either of them to lose
Guys, come
because
on,
it's
Ken. We got Dustin, his last ever fight, dog, in his hometown, walking out with Lil Wayne, playing that James Brown, going against a guy he's already, a guy that he's fought before, you know what I'm saying, that he's beaten, for the BMF belt. It's set up perfectly for my man. And with all that being said, give me Max. Fuck you, Dustin. Fuck you, Dustin. I literally, like I said, I think this is set up. This is not a regular fight. This is a BMF fight, and there's not a badder motherfucker on the planet than Max Holloway. All right, Max Holloway is gonna go in there. He's gonna point at the fucking center. And a BMF fight at lightweight, y'all must have forgot. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna let it switch. Oh, he's too small. Yeah, go ask Justin Gaethje if he's too small. He's gonna go right in the center of that octagon and let it fucking fly, guys. Don't be fooled because he got knocked out by Taporia. Everybody gets knocked out by Taporia. Your mother and all of you watching will get knocked out by Taporia. Dustin's gonna go in there in front of his hometown, in front of Julie and her fine ass, and get embarrassed live. Live, his daughter Sarah, live in the front row. It's gonna be embarrassing. The whole fucking city of Louisiana is gonna be let down worse than when Hurricane
Ah,
Katrina went through and wiped out all the neighborhoods. It's over, Ken.
when the
It's
levy, when the
over.
le- when the
Max is
levees
gonna
broke,
run away with this BMF belt, and that is it. The end of Dustin Poirier, the Diamond.
run away.
I don't think it's runaway. This fight is gonna like I said. I find it tough. It might go the point. It might go the distance because Max doesn't finish all that often. But like Dustin is gonna have to knock him out. I think that's the only way you're gonna have to do it. Now, does Max's chin hold up? Max has always had one of the best chins in the company. Does it hold up after that loss?
I mean, he's never been
That's
he's never been
besides
put down.
Taporia. That's the thing. So does it
That's what he's
hold
never
up
been.
again? I think it does. I think he's at a higher weight. I don't think you know what I'm saying. I think he's coming off a loss is a scary Max Holloway. And Dustin's gotten knocked out himself, guys. You know what I'm saying? He got finished against Islam. What happened before that? He got finished against Gaethje. Y'all keep forgetting. So he's been finished back to
Okay,
back
yeah,
fights. Watch. He knocked out
yeah, yeah.
Benoit Saint Denis, which is actually looking like a fluke win because Benoit can't beat anybody himself. So like I said, watch out, man. I'm taking Max here to stay and still be about the fact, by the way, that this is a real belt is and being defended as such is awesome. People are starting to buy into it now. I love it.
Yeah, when it first started, it was like fluky, but
We're
now it's like
headlining a
actually people are
fucking
excited
card
for
with
it.
it.
But
You know what I'm saying? How about better does it get?
insane, insane.
And guys, if Dustin wins this belt, we won't get to see it again. So you guys should all be rooting for Max. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Let me
Yeah,
throw a scenario at you. If Max gets
yeah.
knocked out, how bad
It's
is that
it's
for him?
terrible.
He get he's
It,
he
it's
knocked out
terrible. He'll be
twice in a
heading
row.
into Dustin. He should start making Dustin plans. Yeah,
Retirement.
he's got to start looking at plans like that. That's bad.
See that pressure. That's a lot of pressure because I feel like Dustin right now he might be a little free, knowing it's his last fight, no pressure. He's not really fighting for anything other than just going out there and
The
I can't.
the only fear I have with Max is that like I said, Max Holloway doesn't give a fuck about winning or losing. So for me, Max Holloway is gonna go there. He's gonna point to the center often in that fight. Dustin's gonna oblige, and they're gonna let it fucking go.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's the only thing. It is always a
And there's always
chance,
that
and that's
chance.
my fear is that he gets fucking caught. And if he does get caught, like you swinging like that, it's a problem. And that's my only fear is that I know in a BMF fight, last fight for Dustin, it's gonna happen. They're just gonna swing at moments in that fight, and you're gonna close your eyes and pray whoever lands first. That's my only fear with Max, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna go Dustin decision. I'm going Dustin decision. I don't. It's gonna be tough for Max because if he, like I said, if he loses this fight, depending on how he loses this fight, but if he, I feel like a loss just really stings his opportunity for the belt again, and especially after that
What do
quote.
you
Did you
say?
hear what he said? This coming from Max Holloway, by the way, someone you would never think would
Mm-hmm.
speak like this. He said that Ilya Toporia's run is a little fluky because Falk was coming off a knockout loss, and then when he fought, his was he was moving down
Okay.
in a weight class, and then who was the other person he knocked out?
He knocked out Volk. He knocked out Max, and he knocked out Charles.
And the Charles one was Charles has been chinny. He's a chinny guy. He's known to be a chinny
Interesting.
guy. So he was saying everyone what he said, and I'm not quoting him, but verbatim, he said everyone's just looking at the names that he's been knocking out, but no one's looking at like how they've been losing and what
No,
they're
I mean I
coming
don't think
off
you could take
of
away from what
and things like
Taporia has
that.
done. But
But I don't like that he's saying that pre-fight versus when you're fighting Dustin Poirier. And what does Nick Colazzo always say?
focus on the
You
guy
got
in
to
front of
focus
you.
on the people
Focus on
that
the
are in
guy
front
in
of you,
front of you.
because that's how you get
Focus
knocked
on the
out.
guy in front. I'm with you.
And every time, every
I'm gonna
time
go
someone's not
max
focused.
points.
All right. Yeah, I'll go Dustin points, and we'll see who's right
I'm
on
with
that
it.
one. All right. All right. So those are kind of our quick picks. We'll put up everything on our Instagram there, so you guys make sure you follow us. Otherwise, you
For
won't
real.
get your money paid. We're not charging you for any of this. So just
Yeah.
follow Instagram, and
Comment on the
you'll get
videos,
some money
guys.
there.
And we got a bunch of people watching now. Comment.
Please, yeah. We're trying to grow this slowly, little by little, but we'll get there. Um, but
Hmm.
one more question: what's the first thing you think of when I say John Jones?
Woman with a black eye.
And that's where we end it.